really tired today, but I've got some pumpkin spice coffee in my Star Wars mug that I got from Disney, which is really cool, and it's working. It's working slowly. I need to get my butt in gear today because I need to film this video, and then I have a ton of schoolwork to do, like so much. So let's go. So today I'm doing my monthly wrap-up for what month? What month just happened? For April. Wow. Okay. Yeah. April monthly wrap-up coming to you now from me. This is a new thing that I decided I'm going to do. I'm just going to quickly tell you about not just the books that I read, but also like movies I saw, shows, food. I like food, and I don't know, anything else. I mean, yeah. Just everything that I took in during the month. Let's get started. I am so mad right now, I cannot even explain it. I just did almost this entire video and then realized that I never pressed record, so I really hate myself right now because I'm busy, I don't have time for this, and grr me and my technology fails. Anyway, let's start over, and I'm going to talk even faster than I was talking before because I need to get through this. Okay. This makes me so mad. Okay, so I'm starting with books because this is a book channel, and embarrassingly I only read 5 books this month, but that is because of school reasons and the way my deadlines have fallen and just whatever. It's no excuse, so let's just get started. First, I read Stephen King's On Writing, which is a memoir / craft book, and I really am enjoying it because, like, if you can see, there's a bookmark. Okay, I guess you can't see. Well, there's a bookmark. I haven't finished it, but shh, don't tell, because I said I finished it for school because I just had to, and I had to move on, but I'm going to go back to this. So far, I've only read, like, the first section, which was more memoir-y, and it was really fascinating, but then there's more, like, craft-ish stuff coming after, and I'm going to go back to it when I'm done with school, and I can, because it was really good. Then I read After Hello by Lisa Mangum. This is a young adult contemporary romance told in alternating point of views. It takes place in one day in New York City when these strangers meet, and it's really adorable. I mean, if you like that kind of thing, it's adorable. What I liked the most about it, though, was the ending because it was believable. It wasn't like, oh, happily ever after, 2 strangers meet and they're gonna make this relationship work. I mean, it was more realistic than that, but still, like, hopeful. And I think, like, a hopeful ending instead of like a falsely positive ending is better. It's better for people. So yeah, good book. Next I read Jake and Lily by Jerry Spinelli on my Nook, so I'm not even going to bother showing you the cover. I showed it in a video before, but this is a middle grade novel, also told in alternating point of views between 2 twin siblings, and it was just a really adorable little middle grade story. Not to belittle middle grade stories, I just don't have time to go into it, but honestly it was pretty awesome. It dealt with like how these 2 twin siblings were so close when they were growing up, but then one's a boy and one's a girl, and so when they start to get older, how they like become separated and the boy doesn't want to hang out with the girl as much and the girl's really upset, but it was a cool story. Then I read This Is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith. I've been waiting all year for this to come out because I've read her other books and enjoyed them. This is also young adult contemporary romance, and also told in alternating points of views, but it was a really cute story. Again, not to belittle things, but because I don't mean it like that. I enjoy cute young adult romances. I really do. What I really liked about this was, one of the things, was that the setting is this small little town in Maine, and it was just, I enjoyed that aspect of it, how she described like the shops and restaurants and all the like local people and color. It was fun. It was a fun read. And finally, something a little different, I read Teen Angst Naaah by Vizinni, which is sort of an autobiography or personal essays. It's not a novel, but it felt like a novel. It didn't have like a narrative arc, but somehow it just felt like I was reading a novel, and it was really funny, and I really enjoyed it, so I'm definitely going to check out his other books. He does have 2 novels out, so yeah. Vizinni. First time I've read him, but I really enjoyed it. Movies! Now, I'm not a huge movie person. I was more when I was in high school, but as I've gotten older, I've become more into TV shows because they're, like, longer and you can get attached to the characters and see more character development and whatever. There's a lot of really good shows out. But I did go to the movies twice this month, which is actually a lot for me because even though when I do watch movies, like, they tend to be, like, older movies, I'm really not too into most of the movies that are coming out within the last, like, 5 years. But I went to the movies twice. First movie I saw in theaters was Evil Dead, the remake. I love horror movies, but honestly, this one was not, like, it wasn't that good. I mean, it was really gross. That's the thing. It was really gross, but the story was, like, it was kind of stupid. I mean, I don't remember if I've ever actually watched the original Evil Deads, like, all the way through. I think I've seen parts of them. I don't know. So the concept, like, is good, but just the way they did this story, it was just kind of a little bit lame. Like, and you knew everything that was going to happen, you know, which happens with a lot of horror movies. I think I watch them so much that I just know what's going to happen. I know the ending from the beginning. I know who's going to die, who's going to survive, what is going to happen. It's just a thing. But I enjoyed it anyway. Honestly, I closed my eyes during some of the gross parts, but, I mean, it was entertaining, I guess. It was entertaining, if you like horror movies. And then the other movie I saw is actually my second time seeing it, but I saw Oz the Great and Powerful for the second time. I saw it the first time last month in March. I went to the midnight release. I think I talked about this before, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. The Wizard of Oz is my favorite movie, and I didn't know if I was going to love this movie, but I did. I loved it, and I even liked it the second time. It's good. Yep, it's good. Okay. Now, this movie's kind of embarrassing. I rented this movie on iTunes. I was browsing through stuff, and you know how they, like, recommend things, and I just was curious, and I had to click on it and watch the trailer, and I had to buy it. That is So Undercover, which is a sort of teen movie starring Miley Cyrus. Yep. I really like Miley Cyrus. I loved Hannah Montana, even though I was a little bit too old to watch it when it came out. I watched it anyway. I watched the whole thing. I even have the final season on DVD. Yeah, and the final Hannah Montana soundtrack, I own that on CD, and I do. But anyway, so this is about a girl, Miley, who works with her dad as a private investigator, and she's like this badass chick. Oops, I didn't mean to swear. And it really kind of, like, reminded me of Veronica Mars, which is an awesome show, and that's why I originally wanted to watch it. But anyway, she goes undercover for the FBI as a sorority girl, so she has to, like, learn to, like, do her hair and makeup and get dressed up and try to talk like ditz and everything, and it was really funny. And of course there's, like, this little, like, romance going on because of course, but whatever. I like Miley Cyrus, okay? I mean, she's not, like, the greatest actress in the world, but I don't think she's terrible, and I do. I like her stuff, and I liked this. This was really fun. And then the last movie I watched is also pretty embarrassing. It was a Hallmark movie, which I do not watch. I don't watch chick flicks. I don't watch, like, Hallmark movies, Lifetime movies. I don't watch that kind of stuff, I swear. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but, like, for me, I like romance in books. I like young adult romance novels, but I don't watch these kinds of movies. But this was called Remember Sunday, and it was starring Alexis Bledel, and I saw the commercial for it on TV, and I love Alexis Bledel. She played Rory in Gilmore Girls, which is an amazing show, and I love her, and she's gorgeous, and I think she's, like, I don't know, her acting, it's interesting. I really like her. So I had to see this movie, and it is basically, what I first thought of was that it was a 51st Dates ripoff, even though I've never seen that movie because I don't watch chick flicks. But it's about this guy who has an aneurysm, and so he can't remember. That's my dog. See my dog? Can you get out of my shot, please? Thank you. He has an aneurysm, so every night when he goes to sleep, his brain, like, resets and he can't remember what he did during the day. So he meets Alexis Bledel and kind of, like, likes her and flirts with her, but then, like, he doesn't remember her. And then he sees her again, like, a few days later, and she remembers him, but he doesn't know that he knows her, and he flirts with her again, and it just becomes this thing. But then they eventually do start dating, and it was a tearjerker. I cried. I don't really cry during these movies, mostly because I don't watch these movies, but whatever. I cried, and I really liked it. Like, honestly, I'm going to try to buy it on DVD. Yep. I don't know if it will be out on DVD, but I think it will because, you know what, they put everything on DVD, right? So it probably will eventually. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. That's it for my movies. Let's move on. TV shows. I love TV shows. So first thing I watched is season 6 of Doctor Who, except I didn't watch the whole thing. I've only watched the first few episodes. I was so excited to watch it, but then I had to stop because of school. School and learning and things in your brain, and I just want to watch some Doctor Who. But anyway, I'm really enjoying it, and as soon as I finish school, I'm going to go back to it. I'm afraid to even, like, pick it up and put it in my DVD player again, because then I'll become a zombie, and I'll just, like, watch until it is over, and I really, really don't have time for that right now, but Doctor Who is my, like, current, like, new, like, fangirl obsession thing, and I love it. And then this is a new TV show. It actually started in March, I believe, and I think I watched the first episode like the last weekend of March, but I've been watching it all this month, and that is, shush, whoosh, no woof, and that is the new show Bates Motel on A&E at Monday nights at 10, I believe, my time, 10 Eastern time, Monday nights, A&E, Bates Motel. It is about Norman Bates before he becomes Norman Bates. I mean, he's always Norman Bates. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm really tired. It's about him and his mom, and they move to this new town and open up the Bates Motel, and it's about his life as a teenager before he becomes a crazy psycho killer. And what's so cool about the show is that, like, you're watching this boy and you're watching him try to have a normal life, except all these bad things keep happening to him, and you just know what's going to happen. You know who he's going to turn into and that he's going to do these awful things, and so it's like fascinating. It's fascinating to watch. And honestly, like, I feel so bad for him because he's adorable. He's like this awkward kid, and he really cares about the people around him, his family, and his friends. And so when something bad happens to someone he cares about, you can see in his, like, brain that, like, something's gonna, like, he's gonna snap and do bad things. But, he's played by Freddie Highmore, who was in, what was that really cool movie? I think it was called The Art of Getting By with Emma Roberts. It was this, like, funky indie-ish movie. But first he was in Finding Neverland, the Peter Pan movie, when he was a little cute boy. And now he's a bigger, cute teenager, awkward cuteness. I really think he's a really good actor. Like, really, really good. I didn't realize that until this show, but he plays this character so well. And anyway, yeah, so it's a new show. I think there's been, like, I don't know, 6 episodes, 7, whatever, something like that. It's probably, like, through, like, half of its first season already. I don't know. But, I hope it doesn't get canceled. I hope it doesn't get canceled because TV stations have a tendency to cancel really good shows after only 1 season. I don't want it to get canceled because it's really, really, really good. And I'm just like, I can't wait to see what happens next every single week. I like food, and yeah, I don't really have any, like, new food to talk about, but I do have a new drink to talk about. This month I became obsessed with the new Dunkin Donuts seasonal drink, which is Butter Pecan coffee. I've been getting Butter Pecan iced coffees, and oh my goodness, so good. But I don't know if this is, like, a nationwide thing or what, because my Dunkin Donuts here in Florida has a Baskin Robbins attached, and I know they don't have that everywhere yet, so I don't know if that's why with the ice cream things, but yum. Yum. Butter pecan iced coffee. Yep. And other stuff, because I like stuff. I like stuff a lot. I have a lot of stuff that I actually bought that I could show you, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to talk about one thing that I am enjoying this month. Candles. I'm always enjoying candles. This is Bath & Body Works Espresso Bar. I hate how I say espresso. I know you're supposed to say, like, espresso. Espresso bar? Whatever. Whatever. This is Bath & Body Works Espresso Bar Candle, and oh my goodness, coffee. It makes me want coffee. The girl at the store told me it's gonna make me want coffee, but basically I always want coffee anyway, so really what's the harm? But anyway, this smells really good. Yum. Okay, I think that's it. I think I have to go now because I'm getting crazier than normal and I have a lot of work to do, and I'm gonna go start it now. And I'm sorry that I'm only making like 1 or 2 videos a week lately. I'm gonna be done with school really soon, I swear. But I'm gonna keep making at least 1 video a week, probably 2. But when I finish school, I think it'll be more, it'll be better, because there's still a lot of videos I want to make, and I'm going to make them, I promise. Next weekend I'm going camping, which, camping, yeah, that's a thing that people do, not me people. I don't tend to do that, but I'm going to do it next weekend, so I probably won't put up a video next Friday or Sunday like I usually do, but if I survive and don't get eaten by a bear or a giant snake or a freaking crocodile, because I live in Florida, then I will make videos after next weekend. Goodbye. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. Bye. Now go read.